Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. The punter, Thomas Morstead, will get us started here. And off we go from Santa Clara. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Murray. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and 11. That's Jones in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Dallas Flowers deep to return. Oh, looked like he over the seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the give, it's Hall. give him about 4 on that one. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. And this is third down.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for Cardinals first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
That's Jones in motion. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Really with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play.
So the gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll go again with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Metcalf left side. He's got it. A gain there of 10 First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Will be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down. Purdy out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Second down and 8. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Wilson on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
35, it's 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down. Trying the left side, here's Hall.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and
they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Yetur Gross-Matos in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's Blake Gillikin now as he is on to punt for Arizona. We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Jalen Thompson on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
30 to throw. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's in. What a drop. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 17, Cardinals nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Arizona.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And it's complete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st down, Murray. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Murray now on 2nd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
From the gun, it's Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. That's Jones in motion. To throw again is Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board just before halftime. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Dallas Flowers. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he maneuvers his way forwards. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Cody Simon in on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
24, Cardinals 3.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Murray now to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Back to throw is Murray. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
On third down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
I promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's complete to Metcalf. Loose inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Niners. A gain of 57 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will extend this third-quarter lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Now Murray on first down. Backs to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's an Arizona first down. Here's Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make with it.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Shotgun snap, and a kid to Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Here is Brissett. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt, and he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll try to run for it with Hall. Looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. To the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Brissett. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Throwing again, Brissett. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. To the air again is Brissett. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
So, a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.